Hi class, this is Jerry Jankowski. This is for our final, the 3D mock-up of our soda labels or our beer labels. And I'm showing this to the class at large. A lot of you are not participating, so I do want to post this up on YouTube so you see some of the work that's done. Got a really good turnout, so most of you have already submitted. Those of you who haven't, please do so. Okay, so that we can go on to our final projects, which will be connected to this. All right, like the billboard that we're going to do. All right. Oops. Here we go, and here is the first one. This is a Vietnamese root beer, coconut flavor. Oops, coconut spelled wrong. Um, Guys, I am a bad speller, but I swear I do check because I got a couple languages rolling around in my head, so I'm making mistakes all the time. Make sure you do check that, please. I won't grade you down, but please do that. Some people get really upset about that. I see ml here, milliliter. Make sure you have the English version, the American version too, which would be fluid ounces, okay? Make those little things are important. All right. I worked with this student for quite a while, Lan, and I love this. I think it's really nice. They started initially with a map of Vietnam. I mean, it just on a lot of levels it wasn't working. I think this is really nice. Anybody have any comments? Do you like it? Does it look like a root beer, Vietnamese root beer? Anybody?
I really love it. I don't know what a Vietnamese root beer looks like, but
I don't think there is any Vietnamese root beer, so this is it. This is the beginning of it. And we're going to pretend that these are the herbs that go inside. Okay. Now, if I was really picky, I would say move these coconuts up a little bit, so maybe even under the berries, so they kind of interlock more a little bit. I like things to connect and overlap so they don't look like they're just floating around. But outside of that, the color, the background, everything, and also really nice mock-up. Really nice. I mean, this looks real, very close to real. Okay. So let's see what's the next one here. This one's Ellen's. Sparks. All right, Ellen, what do you have to say for yourself?
it was fun to do.
Yeah, came out
And
really nice.
thank you.
Yeah, Sparks. Again, really nice 3D mock-up. Really nice. Did you use one of them that I gave you, or did you find one?
Yeah. Yes, it's the water bottle that you
Okay,
gave it.
great.
Yeah, it helped a lot.
Yeah. So, okay, Orchard, and again, everybody had to make for anybody watching this YouTube video who wasn't part of the class had to make their own brand, their own company, and then their own product brand. So it could be a soft drink, soda, or it could be a beer product, okay? And I gave three different areas to look at stylistically: modern, heritage, and whimsical. So you'll notice a lot of yours have parts of one or two, but they're not totally this or that. And that's generally how it'll work. That generally is how it works out. Okay? So this is Ellen again. Oh, this is the label. This is nice. She included the label on here too. All right. So there it goes. Contains no juice. Sparks. Mango orange. What's in it then, Ellen?
It's sparkling water.
But it's got mango orange here.
It has flavor, natural flavors.
Okay. What are natural fruit flavors? Isn't that juice?
Oh, you're right. I shouldn't. I was referencing a soda label when I made the nutrition facts.
Because actually saying contains no juice is kind of bad because
You're
that means
right.
it's all artificial.
You're right. I'll change that. Thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
But it happens a lot if you like really look at the labels when they say like all natural, and when you just turn around and you read like ingredients or and there is no fruits.
Yeah.
And you're like, how is it supposed to be all natural?
Be careful with the word natural. They have determined that natural does not need to justify itself or be descriptive. So that means natural means nothing. It doesn't mean chemicals are natural. So contains no juice. I don't know if I'd want to sell my thing. Only artificial flavoring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oops.
So you got everything else there, but it's good to catch this kind of stuff now. It's great. Please recycle. You got the quick read, the QR. You got the UPC code thing, so that's good. Some information here. Caffeine free. Check caffeine. See if that's spelled right.
Okay.
It might be. I don't know. It just certain English words just look weird to me.
Mhm.
Okay, here's Maria's. Okay. Came out pretty good. Oops, cancel. Let's go Command minus, make it a little smaller. Here we go. I think you're gonna know, you know what I'm gonna say, and it's the lizard is disappearing. I really like this, and I like how you've done this. I might pick that green here in the leaf and use that for it, because then it's darker than this and it'll stand out more than this kind of I don't know, pumpkin-y color or whatever this is, this color. So what do you think? Dark green for the lizard? Did you try it?
Probably no, I didn't. I tried like darker orange. I have for like outline, but I didn't try green. It's probably might be a good idea. And I didn't find like really good mock-up because like all three ones they were like with this how do you call it, like made um, cover, so it looks not like my label. That's why I included label as well.
Yeah. I think it looks fine. I think the mock-up looks fine. It looks intentional. It looks like that's your intention. So you fooled me. So that's good.
Yeah, it looks real to me.
Yeah. So yeah. See, some things because if we don't get something exactly the way we think it should be, and then we show it to somebody else, they don't realize it. I didn't realize that. I thought this was intentional the way you did this. But the lizard, though, is disappointing because, for one thing, I love lizards. And I used to live in Arizona. So, yeah, in fact, I think I'm taking my dog there this fall and renting a place in by the mountains in Tucson, which is really pretty. But yeah, I would definitely, this looks really good. I like this. I like this. So many of the labels in Arizona are so cliche. This would, I think, be refreshing. And then you have this kind of like, fake handwriting green tea, very nice. So it softens it, makes it more friendly. Yeah, I would just do a super dark, this super dark green here. And that looks like a green in that leaf here. So I would just borrow it and use it, or lizard brown, lizard gray, one of those, kind of colors. I think it came out.
Okay, I'll try different ones.
What?
I'll try different ones.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, and it's not a big deal either here. Oh, and then here's again the full thing. Very nice. This definitely put this in your portfolio. Okay, let's see. There we go. The space here is a little awkward. You might want to bring this up. You could even make 100% natural bigger because that's good. I mean, that's like something I would like. I would grab this just on that and put it up big up here, maybe a little bit bolder type. Move everything up. Just move everything up. It looks like it's sagging toward the bottom.
Okay, I'll do.
Okay.
Do
And Eduardo, who's not in here, He did one too, Blue Crystal. He really struggled with this and worked a long time. Everything from this logo, so it's nice to see the progression and how some of you really work hard to develop the logo and also the packaging. So good job, and it's like die cut too. So even that is in the shape of kind of a pointy mountain or a crystal. So it works well. And here's Anne's Good Vibes American Pale Ale. I also think this came out really well. Anne, it could be even larger. The stuff in the center. Anne, are you there?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to unmute.
Yeah. This here is real strong. I would make this much bigger. It's kind of like floating around a little bit too much in the background. Nice color of a background. Make this larger. It came out really well.
Okay. Okay.
Okay? And each batch is made with good vibes, brewed by French. I mean, it's all there. It's very. Did you do one on the on a bottle?
Yes.
Yeah.
I hope it. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, make it larger. Make it larger.
Okay.
Also, good job. Organic, non-GMO. I wonder how we can do anything non-GMO anymore. There is so much of it out there, and doesn't that pollen just kind of spread all over the place?
No. No.
I know I don't be a Debbie Downer here. Here's, it doesn't fit. Okay, here we go. This, is Annie here? No, Annie's not here. This came out really well, and she worked on this over and over. I mean, from the logo, and she really incorporated some of this stuff. Now, some of this stuff, like the font, it's a little doesn't work because you'll see when you put certain fonts on an angle, they get kind of jumbled, but it's good. It's really good. She did a good job, and I don't know, just a lot of these labels. Once you get to this point, they look real, and they look real. I mean, and I think this does too. I will ask you though, again and again, when you're working with a one color like this blue, don't be afraid to add in another color. You could maybe put the star as a orange color or a red. Of course, don't do red; it'll be like the Soviet Union. So don't do that. So, and I'm gonna stop right there. I get in trouble talking about that. But my parents lived in Poland when the Soviet Union, you know, controlled them. So it's like they weren't exactly loved in the family, but whatever. So yeah, you can always add a little bit of some extra color. Okay. Here we go. Hippo Loco. So Crazy Hippo beverages, and illustration is really cool, very crazy. Strawberry soda and other natural flavors. The arranging of this typography. If you're gonna go with centered, just stay with centered. So strawberry soda underneath it could be centered, with other natural flavors. Maybe that's centered, or maybe you could get away with this is a line left here. But watch that, because it'll be like, okay, so what's the space here? Okay, 0 calories per bottle. Okay, what's in this? It's 0 calories. 0. A lot of zeros here. 1% sodium. That's it. So okay. Does everybody like this, or do you think it's too much of an illustration? I kind of like it. It reminds me of the Beatles' Yellow Submarine, which was from the 60s or 70s, that kind of era of Peter Max stuff. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, look up Peter Max, M-A-X, because that type of look is definitely come back already. There's a retro revival as far as that goes. So look up Beatles Submarine and Peter Max. Okay, is Erin? Did Erin come today? Here's her bottle, her brew pine, which is and she figured out just how to put it on. It put it on it automatically, which I didn't figure out. So she figured that out. Here we go with whoops, kombucha. This is nicely done. I learn to use the tools like the pen tool because you can see it's a little bit choppy here. But I will put concept and design work before skill. Skill you can learn. I mean, you got to learn it. Either that or you better have somebody else do your work and pay them. But lots of color here. Anybody think this is too much color, or do you like it?
I like it. I think it's well designed. I don't know, like it looks good to my eye.
Yeah, yeah, and it's that feeling that we get when something is right or if it's wrong, and I agree. Intellectually, I think it's too much color, but looking at it, it's fine. I like it, and it draws my attention. I don't know what whale done means though. So, and then it's blood orange. So I'm not, I don't know about this, but and then here we go with I think this is the 3D. No, I guess not. I'm not sure what this is. So here's Brian. Now this is another whale. It's called Dope Soda. Brian Tran. Okay. I would make the dope soda bigger. Make it really bigger. It looks really tall. I mean small. It looks kind of lost in the blue label. And do it a different color. Do it red. Do it something else. Yeah, I would just definitely do dope soda. Not sure what the whale has to do with dope soda, but you're not here to explain it. So here we go. Command minus minus minus. Okay. So is Trin here? Anybody have seen this before? Any comments here? Because there's a couple things that really need to be fixed on this. Ellen, you got any suggestions? One is the background pattern. It's way too strong and it's crooked.
Yeah. Yeah, I think like it's nice that they did an illustration, but I don't feel like it all goes together.
No,
Like,
no. I think this illustration too. I think it needs a little help. If it were just cleaned up a little bit, I would make it really big. Then that's like an important part. What's coming at me visually is the background. That green is a really pretty green, and it's that background because it's crooked is really catching my eye, and those are kind of not good things. So, a couple things wrong. 3 stars, not sure what that's for. Venti beer. Is Venti Italian? Venti? I think it is. So, this looks Irish to me, some things don't just jive. Okay, last one. This is another one that I worked on quite a bit with this student. The student is pretty. And I would love to have the first one to this one because she really developed this. And then here's her final one. Pretty's final one. So there's that. Very nice. Very nice. Ended up. I like this little detail on the top, like a little sticker. Very elegant. Um, and this is for someone that's really not a designer, has never tasted beer, doesn't like beer or whatever. So it's like it was an interesting challenge for her to do this. Okay. So I think that's going to be it for this.